Hello everybody, welcome on SaunaWizards platform. Today we will talk about how the wellness culture, exploring the magic of the aromatherapy with aroma expert Martijn Vanhoorelbeke and Aromen company. Enjoy the watching.
So, Martijn, I did see recently you started something new. It's named Greenspace Aroma.
Exactly.
Can you tell something more about it?
Yes, so Greenspace, or with Greenspace, we try to bring a healthy aromatic environment in every place. So what I've seen now that there's a lot of little diffusers on the market that bring essential oils in small places.
Yeah.
But we thought about, okay, how can we, our goal is to bring aromatherapy to as much people as possible and make it as easy as possible.
Yeah.
So if I, for example, thinking about big spaces, let's say office rooms and so on, I see a lot of people in offices, they all have like 3 or 4 or 5 different diffusers in a big office. They need to put water on it every time, put oil on it every time. So it's kind of complicated. At the same time, they just adding some oils, but maybe not the oils that you need through that type of the season. So what we did is we made a full concept for bigger spaces, like office spaces, like hospitals, like let's say stores, let's say everywhere where you have a lot of people coming in.
Yeah.
And we have these diffusers that go up to 2,000 cubic meter.
Yeah.
Which are fully automatical. So what you do is you add the essential oil in a big bottle. You place the diffuser somewhere. You put the time in, and you put the strength in. You say, okay, from Monday till Friday, from 8 till 5, you diffuse at the strength of 9. And so every time it diffuses a little bit of oil inside the room.
Yeah.
So every time the room has essential oils, little essential particles of essential oils inside that room, which benefit everybody.
Yeah.
And so this is the one part. So we have these diffusers, which are fully automatical, and which is also very important to know is that they work on nanotechnology. So they work on a nano base.
Yeah.
These diffusers that you have which we also have, these ultrasonic diffusers, they work on a micro level.
Yeah.
So these particles are in micro. What happens with these other, the new ones, the Greenspace ones, is they build up a pressure inside the bottle, which goes, they call it two fluids way. So it builds up inside the bottle, which becomes, the essential oil becomes in micro.
Yeah.
And there's a little slingshot in there that breaks it up and puts it in a nano.
Yeah.
The big advantage of this is it brings it on the level of air. So when you breathe it, first of all, the therapeutic effects is fantastic. Also the breathing from it's fantastic. It really feels so natural, and it divides so beautiful over the air because it really goes inside the air, and it divides very beautiful over a room.
Yeah.
So it's a patented technology. It's absolutely fantastic. So it really brings, I have it here in my house, I have it in the office, I have it everywhere, and you just put them in. Put the time in, put the settings in, and that's it. And you just leave it there, and if the bottle is out, you just replace it. That's it. And this is why making it so easy. On the second point, I created this BioPure line. So the BioPure line is a line of different mixes or different essential oils mixes. First of all, they're all organic certified. But second, they are also scientifically proven.
Yeah.
So we use for this whole BioPure line, we used 33 scientific studies. I gathered all this information. Of course, now with COVID, I had some time to do that, and I also was thinking, okay, how can I create an environment, because I knew essential oils are antiviral. But to making sure that now it's COVID, but in autumn we need different things. We know we have things for the airways. In winter we need more oils.
It's different.
You need other things. In summer and spring you need other things. So what I did is, okay, I first checked what do people need inside a season.
Yeah.
Second, which oils can we add to that? They are scientifically proven that they work on that. Yeah. So that's why I made the BioPure line. It contains out of 7 oils, 4 of them are seasonal oils.
Yeah.
These are mixes of 12, 13, sometimes 14 essential oils that are scientifically proven that do the things that we say inside that season.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, summer. Now we have summer. What do we add in summer? We add, for example, lavender. We add peppermint. Why? Lavender is a natural antihistamine for hay fever.
Yeah.
I have a lot of problems with hay fever.
You can use it here.
I can definitely use it here. It's all grass around here, so I definitely can use it here. And at the same time, I added peppermint because peppermint eases my respiration.
Yeah.
At the same time, it refreshes. In summer, it's warm. So these oils are really, I will diffuse them all summer in my house, in the office, because when you come in, you have this refreshing, nice feeling. It's a really summer feeling. If I go then to autumn is a time where, for example, streptococcus are there. A lot of viruses are also there, influenza is there. So what are we doing then is we added a whole mixture of antiviral essential oils. This is the BioPure, the pure one, but with cedar, with balsam fir, that eases the respiration, because that's where we have the most trouble with our respiration. So every time I added oils that are completely linked to that season and to what they do. Then we have 2 other ones, and this is the relax and the focus. The relax is more for the effects, really for I want to have something in my bedroom, or I want something, for example, in a yoga room or relaxation room. You can add to relax. I also have the focus, which is diffusing in my office, but also for meeting rooms. These is with rosemary, peppermint, and so on. So really that keep the people fresh, that keep the people also focused. So it is a very functional aromatherapeutic line for people that want to create an environment that is really helpful in health support in different seasons or in different places. So that's what Greenspace is all about.
Yeah. And you created a new complete website for that.
We did a website for that. Why is it's really it is a different concept. It's also a different audience that we are targeting, because we have.
It's not focused on the sauna master.
It's totally not focused on the sauna master. It's really focused on businesses, on public spaces, on like, for example, care centers for elders. It's perfect for that. You create a really healthy environment with essential oils that is really so nicely subtly on the background. You create a beautiful aromatic environment. Let's say, for example, we had now a client here in Kortrijk who installed it. He has a big office and a reception, and so when you enter into the reception, when you just as a client enter there, it already smells nice when you come in, and people, it's associated with hygiene, it's associated with professionality. You're already welcomed. When you enter somewhere and it smells nice, you know that these people care for you. And this is what it's also about. It's this psychological thing that you have with Greenspace, that when you enter, you have a lot of systems that provide synthetical oils, and they really, they slam into your face. I couldn't be in there all day. Of course, the nose adapts. But if you have these essential oils, they are so subtle, they are so nicely adaptable, that you come in and you feel like, this is a really nice room to come in.
I'm a fan of it also, because I know some places where I go, and you don't think about it the moment you enter, but the moment you enter, it smells nice here. It's something, so it have an effect on you.
Exactly.
And then I see the box standing, so I know, from experience, they are using it.
Exactly.
But it gives a special kind of mood.
So with Greenspace, we just try to get more people get the benefits from essential oils.
And then, you told this is more for the industry, but I go back to myself, to people home, and they want to use that essential oil they buy at your shop maybe. What can they do with it at home? So do you have some home diffusers also, or how should they use properly an essential oil at home?
Yeah, well, you can do different things. So of course, diffusion is one of the main issues, or the main things that you can do. Diffusing essential oils is very easy. We have these small ultrasonic diffusers where you just add water, you just add essential oils, you put it on, and you have a fragrant room. You can also use the automatic ones. But what you can do is also you can make your own massage oil. You can make your own soap. You can make your own with everything that we have. You can create beautiful things. You can create roll-ons. You know, we have. I just had this morning a client call me saying, "Hey, you know, I have a problem with mosquitoes. What should I do?" Well, it's very easy. You know, you have cedar Virginia and you have citronella.
Yeah.
You can diffuse it in the room. And you make a roll-on with argan oil on it, and at night you just put it on you, and you're protected. It's so easy as that. You can make all of your own things, because you know I believe that we are all different. You know, at one point we are all connected, but at one point we have different tastes. We have different preferences. The one likes this more, the one likes that. What we want to do with Aromen is we give you the basics on creating your own things. But we want to make you personalize it.
Yeah.
You know, you have other preferences. So this chart, what I'm talking about, the colors, this is all available for or regular guests as well, or for regular clients as well. So they can try to mix things and make beautiful things, and
it has the healthy effect of the essential oil at home also.
Exactly.
Because I know you can buy some products and they say you have 30 days the smell of lavender, but it's chemical, so it has no effect.
No,
so
exactly.
This is the big difference.
That's the big difference. You can elevate your life in mental and physical well-being so much with easy use of essential oils. They can be all around you. I have a small bottle in my car. It says "on the road." I created it at one point. I created it, and you know, I don't have a car diffuser. A lot of people say, "Hey, do you have a car?" No, I don't have it.
It's the same effect. Yeah.
You know what I have? I have little toilet paper. It's rolled up and it's in my fan.
Yeah.
And I put some drops on it and it diffuses.
Yeah, it diffuses. Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yes.
And you have essential oil in your car. And I'm always, because I'm driving all the time.
Yeah.
I'm always, focused.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very good. So people should think about it and make their own. Let's say essential oil they like and have their benefits for relaxation, for activation, for it's all possible. Yeah, that's true. Maybe some of you did already say something. Should people be careful with using essential oils at home?
Yes.
Because it's sunny weather now, and you said you can make your own scrub or something. So I know if you use orange or lemon, for example, it's dangerous.
It's very dangerous, phototoxic. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I always say, check the app, look in the app, because all the contraindications are there. So you know exactly. For example, if you have bergamot, we say it says there, do not go inside the sun because it's phototoxic with it. Yeah. So you need to be careful. That's why I always say, if you start to use essential oils, do some little bit of education. So buy a book. We also provide now courses, small courses, introduction courses. This is actually an introduction course we have for free that what you can do with essential oils. But check these out, and there we will tell you, okay, you need to be careful. For example, with mint in a scrub. If you put too much mint inside, it can have such a cooling effect that it's really not pleasant anymore. There's some oils that you need to be careful with. That's why always get a little bit of education, or if we provide a recipe, follow that recipe and don't go, I will add some more, I will do that. And
I think this is a general problem, maybe also for sauna masters, is like start with 5 drops, and if you need some more, you have no effect, use 6 or 7, but don't say I will start with 20 and you have an overdose. I think this is good for everybody. Yes. So we talked about the Aroma app already. How do you see yourself in 5 years?
How do I see myself in 5 years? Well, first of all, I want to be a very, very successful entrepreneur. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my clients. I want to be able to provide beautiful things to my cli I think what we are trying to do now, for the last 8 years, we have been expanding and growing to make sure that so many Aufgussmasters and so many people can have the benefits. I think in 5 years, what I want to do is, first of all, I want to have a stable company, that we can land a little bit, because it has been for the last 8 years. I have been working day and night. It's a passion, so you do that. If it was not a passion, if you do that for the money, you will, nobody would do that. So, but at one point I think in 5 years we need to land. So providing some kind of stability that we can grow on that. Second, I think in 5 years we want to go global, much more global. So not only Europe, but also Canada, US, Japan, these kind of countries. That's the second thing. Third thing, of course, what I also love is working together. For example, I'm working together with Tuwal. I'm working together with Pit Spirit, with Mara and Benoit, who are beautiful people and lifetime friends, and you know them as well.
Of course.
So it's more about bringing a complete package to the people, providing this. We are all in there for the same thing, and it's elevating the professionality in our business, and bringing really essential oil believers, I call them, getting to know people about essential oils, getting to know things about to know about nature. And for example, with the pits as well, it's a complete different way, but at the same time it also brings connection to nature, and this is what we are doing. We are bringing people back to nature, knowing the beauty, knowing the properties, knowing the synergy that you have with nature. There are so many scientific studies that, for example, forest bathing, just going inside the forest, what it does to people, it's unbelievable. And there's so many scientific studies that show this. So bring people back in contact with real fragrances, with real, it's like kids in the city that you ask where does milk come from, that they don't know it's from a cow.
Don't know. So
it's coming from his factory. So this is the same what's happening right now. People don't know anymore where these natural products, where they're coming from, what they do. We have relied for ages on nature, and in the last, I think, 50, 70 years, the whole pharma industry changed that, and we lost our connection. We are not getting any more the information from generation to generation, passing on the knowledge on nature, because we are not connected with it anymore. We are not living in it anymore. So we don't know exactly how or what. So this is what we're trying to bring back, and we have such fantastic partners. And then I like you guys, for example, that spread this knowledge, that spread people, that make people more aware what you can do, and how you can make your life just much better. And it's so easy.
Go back to the basics and use the basics.
Use the basics,
that's
exactly.
true. Life goes so fast these days.
Exactly.
You are lived, by the way.
Exactly.
So
so
take care of your body, take care of your mind with natural products.
Exactly.
Something like
nature
this.
is there for, it has been there for so long, and we have relied on it for so long, and suddenly, we are disconnected by it, and now you see so many people with mental problems, with burnout, stress. It's everywhere. So there's a reason for it. It's our lifestyle, first of all. It's also, that as well. It's what we eat. It's what we put in our body. It's what we put on our body. And it's in what environment we are living. And the environment, it can be the noise, it can be the radio frequencies, it can be the chemicals around.
It's everything.
So it's
everywhere.
everything and everywhere. And if we just go back to, like you say, the basics, we can have a much better life quality and a much more well-being.
Yeah.
And this is what we do.
I agree with that, but I still think you have a lot of work to do.
Yes, but that's the beauty of it. If my work is done, I need to search something new. So I'm happy I still have a lot of work.
If you say now something new, I was thinking about the Sauna Masters. You have Smoke Ritual, you have Level 1 Sauna Master.
Yeah,
do you
exactly.
still have in your mind
Yes.
new project
Yes.
that nobody knows?
Yes,
So can you
yes.
say something
Ah.
that nobody knows but they want to hear?
Yeah. I'm now working. Well, it's work. I'm working on so many projects, but this one project is on the shelf, and this will be combinational Aufguss. I believe that once you master the essential oils, once you master infusions, once you master smoke, you can start creating these beautiful plays of fragrances in combination. So working with a base on your oven and adding, for example, essential oils in your towel. We are having the aroma towel as we speak, but I'm waiting to release it before people cannot wave at this moment. So why release a towel if you cannot wave? But it's really working with, for example, with certain bases and adding other oils or other fragrances inside. So you really have this play of fragrances that come and go, and making these beautiful combinations, these harmonized combinations of smoke, of essential oils in the towel or on the oven, making infusions, working with hydrolytes, and bringing them in total experience of senses in sensory and also in fragrance senses around you. Yeah. And I think this will be my how do you say it? I will not say masterpiece, but that's where I want to go. Yeah.
I like the idea. I can follow it. Yeah. I feel it already a bit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you, for example, have let's say a certain smoke that is in the area, let's say copal. Yeah, this is in the area, and you have some fragrances in your towel. Let's say you have orange in your towel, so you're dividing you're dispersing the copal with like a little fluid of orange, and making this play, and then it's go back when you leave, because you're doing your turn, you have this copal again, and every time you come by, you add something new to it, and this is the play that I want to get. We are sommeliers. I'm telling you, we are artists. We are artists in fragrance, in experience, in feeling, and touching, and this is what sauna is, the most beautiful place, because we can adapt and we can trigger all of our senses. Yeah. If you go to a movie or to a theater, you have the sight and you have the hearing. Yeah. But you don't have the touch.
And you don't have the fragrance. Smell. Yeah.
And within the sauna, you can have everything. You can have this full sensory experience. Yeah. And if we can do that as an Aufguss master, we could bring people into another world, and they come out and they say, "Wow, this was incredible," because this is something I have never felt before, and this is what sometimes people are missing, feeling. They are, like you say, they are in the drive every day, and they are lived. Yeah. And we want the people to live again, to have this feeling that all of their senses were touched, and they come out and like, wow. Yeah. And this also triggers people to get more conscious to their body. Yeah. Because they had a conscious moment, and they can start by, okay, it could be a trigger to say, hey, maybe, I would start with some meditation, because this is also something with conscious. Yeah. It brings, or yoga, or Pilates, or any form of a full sensory awareness of your body. And like you said, if we talk about, we are essential oil ambassadors. As a sauna master, I see an Aufguss master or loyalty master is an aromatherapy ambassador. Yeah. We trigger the people, we learn the people, we have the people experience the benefits of our essential oils. And if I have an Aufguss sauna from 80 people, and I have one person in that whole sauna that is amazed and say, hey, that was really nice, I want to learn more about it, or I want to buy an oil at home, man, my mission is done. I'm the happiest person, because I change one person's life.
Yeah.
For the better. And I think as an Avgus master, we are not just there to wave and do some things.
It's so much more.
We are there to trigger people to really get connected with themselves, to bring them amazing experiences, and to really elevate their life for the better. And if you see this as an Avgus master, I think every Avgus master should be proud of what they can do and what their function is in life. Because if you are an Avgus master, you're just a well-being guide, you know, you making people happy, and this is fantastic.
Yeah.
So
when you say it, I see it in front of me, and it's true. It's like
exactly. So so this is what we do. This is what we continue on doing,
and we will stay evaluating and do it better and better on
maybe in 5 years we have
on
something completely level.
Yeah. But it's true, you say we are mostly in Europe now, and there's a lot more to discover, places who don't know this kind of rituals.
Yeah, exactly.
So it would be nice if more people get to know and have the feeling, this experience of what is an Avgus. And
I think it's coming, you know.
It's coming,
You know, there's so many people that contact, you know, us. I just before COVID, I had to go to New York to give a training there to a new center that wants to install it, and so you know they have. You need to have the possibility. You know, if you have a sauna for 5 people, and usually in the States it's like this. For example, they don't have the facilities for it.
Yeah.
They need to have at least a sauna for 20 people. Then you can do something, or 15 maybe. Okay, then you can do something for a group. And if we can show them, you know, it's all about showing them the possibilities, because the market is great, the effects that you have is great, and if you show them the possibilities, then I think it's an easy market for the whole world. If you build a little bigger sauna, you add a program to it, you attract so much people. The only thing is that that you enter a market where people don't know it, and when people don't know something, they're usually scared of it. And so it will be, I think it will come to the fact that you do the marketing and that you do in such a good way that it's easily understandable for people, because people fear what they don't understand.
That's true.
So but I think if we can do that on a small, on step by step, we can spread Avgus and we can spread essential oils.
We will take a little break here and then we go to the next part.
Okay.
Okay.